Welcome to Andromeda, where creators, innovators, collectors, and dummies come to explore the world of NFTs with Kev. And today we have Luigi, who is one of the co-creators of EtherThings, a 10,000 PFP project that was launched in April 2021, and what I like to consider the last PFP project before Bored Ape Yacht Club. So Luigi, please give us an introduction, who you are, what you do, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, hello, Kev. Thank you for having me. I'm really glad to be part of the podcast. My name is Luigi, and I am part of a tech team. We work with all sorts of tech things, but mostly with blockchain and crypto things, let's say like this. So we are really crypto enthusiasts. We've been in the crypto space for a while, since 2017, I think. And we done all sorts of things, from, let's say, mining projects to smart contracts. And right now we are really focused on NFTs in the space, being part of a lot of communities, investing in all sorts of projects. And I think this is it.
Okay, nice. So we'll jump right into it. And immediately, EtherThings, early 10K profile picture project. What inspired it around that time before this really became a trend? And I think the trend really started after Bored Ape Yacht Club kind of started gaining some success. But a little people know about CryptoPunks. But what inspired EtherThings early in the year of 2021?
Yeah, sure. We, like I said, we work with the crypto, and we were in the space. We were getting to know NFTs, and we were like exploring all sort of projects, all sort of things, and something came up, like from the inner of us. We said like, who would I be in the blockchain? Who am I? Like, which CryptoPunk could I be? And from this point on, we start like to investigate projects, and we just couldn't find like the me in the blockchain, let's say like this. And we came up with this idea, that we could have a project, an NFT, where everybody in the world could find yourself. So this was the inspiration. We tried to find ourselves in CryptoPunks, and although it's a fantastic project, we really couldn't like have this passion and say, "Wow, this is me. This is me blockchain." So from this point on, we started to investigating all kinds of people, and we gathered like a big database on people, faces, gadgets, and all this. And our team started to work in order to make them resemble real people, and at the same time have this, let's say, blockchain and pixel art. Yes, blockchain feel. And from this point on, we started to work, and this is where we came from, let's say.
Nice. Okay. So the actual art, one thing I notice about EtherThings is how diverse the actual art is in portraying, like, this is a Black character, this is a white character, this is, the different characters. Was that based off of people who were part of the team, or was that just simply a database of humans that you guys took and wanted to emphasize on that?
Actually, it was from this database, but all the time, this was the main idea. So we tried to make as real as possible, with all kinds of faces and beards, eyes, and everything. So of course, each member of the team has its favorites and who the EtherThing who resemble the most of the team, of the member. And it was really like magic because designers, we worked with some other designers and friends. And at the end, the algorithm produced EtherThings. Non-EtherThings is hand-drawn, let's say. Each one is made by algorithm in a generative way. And it was fantastic because looking at it, each member of the team could really find itself in the blockchain. So it was like magic because it was not made by hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like code magic, I think.
Yeah, I love that. And when I seen the collection, it was pretty interesting to me because I immediately resonated with some of the characters. And I'm talking, they're like, wow, that actually looks like me. You know, like CryptoPunks is a little more comical. I mean, my comical is like clear cartoon, and maybe you kind of resonate like, yeah, that reminds me of me a little bit. But when I was looking at the EtherThings, I was like, wow, this reminds me of me. And I feel like this is the blockchain version of me a little bit. If I was to like just transform into and live on the blockchain, I think the character that I have now represents me so well. And my .eth name is Kefirking.eth. And I got a character with the crown on it. And I'm like, yo, this is a home run hit. So that's what resonated with me really well. But I also want to kind of move forward a little bit. And the reason I even found this project is because a lot of historians have been digging potential projects up. What could be the next thing? What could hit? What's the storyline behind these different projects? And a guy who goes by the name of Lamborghini.eth, I believe, he created a tweet about every 10K profile picture collection before Bored Ape Yacht Club. And it started with CryptoPunks and it ends at Bored Apes because he believes that, and we believe that as historians, that pre-Bored Ape era will be massive in the years to come. And I just found it fascinating that this project was the very last 10K profile picture project released right before the apes. Are you kind of aware of the historical significance this could potentially have?
Yeah, to be completely honest, we were not aware of this until you reached us. And right now I can see clearly this is amazing. But to be honest, again, it was not done by purpose. We were not like scanning the market. I think it's awesome. And I really agree with you because profile picture before board apps, it was one thing. Right now, nobody uses it anymore. Like there is no more new projects about this. And I really think this is awesome. And I really agree with you.
Yeah. And another thing I want to say, did you guys know about the apes around that time frame? Were you aware of other competitors, or was it just like, yeah, there's punks and we want to do something similar?
No, it was not like either of these because of punks didn't resemble us. We wanted to create something new in which you can find yourself in the blockchain. So we were aware of punks, but this was not like some kind of, let's say, commercial project in which we were expecting to be like the best competitor. We wanted people to find themselves in the blockchain. So we were aware of other projects and we were in that hype. And this is how we found NFTs. We discovered this in late December 2020. So it's really something, it was really new for us. And we said, well, let's make this and let's get people, real people in the blockchain. Because like you said, punks, they are awesome. They started of this but they are a little comical. And when you look at them, you really can't find, you can't have this feeling like you said. When you go to EtherThings and start to scroll over the collection, immediately you will find someone and you have this feeling. So we were in search of this feeling because really, for us, it's amazing to have this. You just look at the screen and you say, oh my God, I'm living in blockchain. And I didn't even knew that. So basically, it was something like this, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So what happened to EtherThings? What happened? Why didn't the project continue? What happened with the mint date? Because I seen there was quite some activity on the Twitter up until maybe about July, August-ish, I would say, maybe even September. And then it kind of just, fell flat. So I want to know what caused that.
Really, what caused that? It was something like a mix of things, because we really don't believe like developers should build a community. We think like the community should flourish by itself, and the project has a community because the community supports the project, and so on. It's like a cycle. So we really didn't put so much effort in build a community around EtherThings. We were expecting like in time, people will get to know EtherThings and the community will build itself. So at the same time about social media and everything, all the team, with this, let's say, with the pandemic and the virus situation, it was like we had a lot of issues with this. So we had a hard time catch up in every project we have. So really, it has not much activity right now, but this will change with time. We just need to get the agenda right,
Yeah. Okay. So I understand that 100%. So what future efforts could potentially be made to help the community kind of get a kickstart? Because in my opinion, the developers should probably, in Web3, the developers should leave it into the hands of the communities. But I do think there needs to be a common ground and a starting ground where there's enough of a kickstart that could help the community get its legs to start running. So just asking, can there potentially be a revival among the devs to push this project forward?
Yeah, sure. I think with time, we have like some ideas for EtherThings, mainly in the metaverse, because it's kind of obvious. We wanted people to live on the blockchain. Now we are thinking about getting these people in the metaverse. So I think with time, we can get a community like a Discord or something like this to get everything started again and look at things from a different perspective. I don't know, maybe you will be able to have yourself in the blockchain in, let's say, also on Sandbox, also on Decentraland, and so on. So we have a lot of ideas. Main problem, as always, is time. These things, they take time to get started, but we are looking into different things and we are willing to get this started all this year. So I think we will put some effort to restart the community in a different way, maybe not only on Twitter, but always other channels, and we will get this started with time.
Yeah. So, and just some of my advice. I think the art and what the potential of EtherThings could be is massive. But I think there needs to be some type of community engagement to kind of kick off a spark for this project. It just needs to get in the hands of a couple community members, and that way it could, start to spread and grow organically because the historical significance is there. So what you guys potentially do is potentially, get a Discord up and running, just so a place where the community could live and get updated on announcements whenever there is some, and a community could start to organically form. Number two, I would start tweeting on that Twitter account again, and I would start tweeting different narratives of being around its historical significance, being the last 10K profile picture before Bored Apes. And, and I'll take a little bit different approaches as compared to just trying to hard sell the story of what EtherThings is again. And I 100% believe that organically a historical community will start to come and form around it. And giving some away to some collectors also is a pretty good idea. There's a couple historical NFT collectors, some big names. If you give some away to them, they'll be probably more than glad to, take a further look into the collection and help this thing grow. But without a doubt in my mind, the potential of what this thing could be is massive.
Yeah, we sure will do this as that. I really think we can start again and spreading the word. And really, the historical significance, we were not really aware of this, but for sure, people need to be aware of this. And sure, let's get things rolling again. And I'm pretty sure it will work.
Let's start, moving the ball forward on spreading awareness of what this project will be, because I think the buzz of this project happens in early 2023, well, sometime in 2023. As more time passes by and more and more people realize that, hey, early 2021 projects before Bored Apes are really historical. So, but I think the goal is to move ahead of the curve now.
Yeah, this is awesome. Sounds great. This is the community flourishing. We are more than glad to do this, and with you, it's like an honor. We love that. I will share the idea with the team, and I'm sure everybody will get more than glad. And we should get this started as soon as possible.
Definitely, yeah. Let me know what the team says, and I already have like a list of people and some people we could kind of get involved with this, and let's just give it to the actual community.
Yeah, sounds great. Let's do it.
All right. With that being said, we are tuning out of Andromeda. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you on the next episode.